Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LPL matchup.
As a pick which can work with that, Harry has struggled in individual matchups too. So, OMG, they pick up that Lily up, Tianjin. I think it's going to be a really important part of it. I understand an important game when you are struggling teams because you're here in the Nirvana group. Yes, you've done well in this group, but you're still not flawless teams. Not that this group are flawless either. Yeah, I think it's going to be a problem. 850 gold to receive.
Golly.
Nasty, the gold is still within...
Are I really liking the way they've played this?
You know what's quite funny to me? We still have 380 carries in this game. This is a low amount of 80
For
carries
real.
in this game. However, I'm so surprised that we're getting average like 580 carries a game with one in top lane or jungle as well, when we don't even have the AD supports anymore. That was a crazy time. Look, we have level 6, so we're probably going to see a fight. This could be a big turning point.
And PP God looking for that initial engage, but he's knocked up. He's taking a bunch of damage, and he is dead. It'll be first blood going over to assume Harry is here, but it is a 4v3, and everybody on OMG is split as Tianjin wants to get back in, but he can't link up with his AD carry because Xiaozhu is here, and he will fall. It's 2 kills for Assume, and Xiaozhu looking for more. Forced the flash of the Angel, trying to stick on top of him, but the rest of OMG come to the aid of the mid laner.
Harry with the hero save. Victor's still here. Might be able to flash forward. Stops Angel's recall. There's a problem here.
Yeah, Starry wasn't paying attention, but it looks like Alistar will fall to Harry. Vikla gets the burst kill, but PP got an Angel. Can they make the play? The shields are too much. It's Angel getting a kill. Xiaohao has to flash away.
It was whether he just pulled out the angle early onto Jue and Xiaohao, but it wasn't to be. Jue still, of course, had his ult. Not Angel. Definitely not helping his case. He goes down.
Yeah, I think he would have had him too.
It
was
close.
Yeah, it was so close, and ultimately the gold is so close, and OMG is able to take the Rift Herald. That is huge, especially with their 6 grub team. Rare Adams
down, like being 5 camps down. This is not what you want out of this jungle matchup. Very, very poor from him. Assume he's going to get hits.
Oh, he's forced to flash away, but you cannot escape Starry. Tianjin will come in and take all the credit for the kill.
As is only right. Gets himself 1,000 gold up in that too. Puts down that Herald in the mid lane. Assume gets himself that turret, gets the satchel, but it will still be a turret going down on the other side. 2 for 1 turret trade, but the kill going over. I think that was a shutdown because Ziggs has got a ton of gold from this early game. The turret's even going to get charged into with the second charge of the Herald. Beyond this, and again, we find ourselves. This will be the biggest advantage in the game from either of these teams so far, and it has flipped back and forth already. With the 6 grubs from OMG, so easy for him to take objectives like this, and Harry's been doing credit to him to try and go for the real high damage, but I guess he's so far behind in the game now that he needs to play conservatively. It's harder for him to play on an individual 11. Dragon is going to get absolutely burned down. Can RA find and engage?
They're certainly looking for one, trying to keep Angel out of the fight potentially. This Dragon goes down, and now is the time to turn. Tianjin is going to mark just the Zyra. Big knockup coming through on the side as Vikla with the culling is massive. Tianjin is super low, able to get picked off. Xiaozhu off on the side with Starry right now, who's caught in a cage and is not doing fine. As Rare Adam continues to push forward, you're starting to see the health bars begin to drop because Vikla puts out tons of damage.
The overall amount of value gained, that Assume is just back to demolition. You know, one of my favorite games of all time is the Like a Dragon Yakuza series. I'm a big fan of that series.
Gold lead though. They have started up the Baron.
Baron started assuming just within Ziggs ult range. Now use that blast gun. This is going to go down quickly. AP Jungler's kill is very quick. It's going to go.
Yeah, it's getting shredded. Culling coming through. It's a smite steal from Xiaohao, and the engage is on. Tianjin will pay for his mistakes. Now, Alistar is the look here. Big double knockup off to the side of Starry. He's dumping in damage. Vikla's caught in the back of the pit, and he falls next.
So OMG, they don't win. This is a point in power for RA. Now, I don't want to see them throw their lives away over this Dragon, though. You have the Baron buff. You could be playing the map, but look, folks, it's the LPL. It's teams in the Nirvana group. It's these 2 teams. They could look for the map. They look for the team fight.
Well, RA is looking to throw their lives away for this Dragon. They are forced away to sleep only onto 2 members. Not a whole lot going on here. So the Dragon has just been started up, down to already to 8,000 HP as the poke coming in for OMG. Take a look at Xiaozhu on the side. He is not in vision right now. So a key opportunity to be able to hop onto somebody. It's going to be on to Tianjin, who's gone golden. The knockup misses on top of it. Harry is low, is about to fall. And again, a dragon secured for the side of OMG. 3 dragons right now. Xiaoju was looking for more. PP got on the knockup, but he went maybe a little too deep. But it's Angel who's starting to speed skate around and do a bunch of damage. It's a quadra kill. It's a certified Zeri moment, baby.
Just after that point, Angel comes to the rescue once again. Rare Atom, they flip one too many fights, and with that, in a blink of an eye, 6 Scrubs members alive. That's an inhib down. Will it even be more?
The Angel of Death has connected to the server. RA are watching their turrets fall one by one. The death timers, I think they're a little too long. They will be able to take out the Alistar, and in the blink of an eye, Nymera, this game is over.
So over the Nexus falls, and OMG, them.
Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LPL matchup.
Which does at least give OMG another early lane to play through. The Talia's likely losing, Rumble's likely pushing in early, and then of course the bot lane's going to
It's certainly doable with how big this wave is, crashing on the cannon wave. And it looks like they'll go for it because Harry is getting into the danger zone. Ultimate pop by this Aatrox, but the damage is far too great and the healing is not there. It's first blood, although Vikla looking for a little bit more, a little bit of help from his turret. And now in a 1v1, good flash to dodge out of the culling. That if the silence was still a thing, could you imagine?
It would be absolutely terrifying. All of these mobile AD carries immediately dying. Harry might be finding himself in a position of immediately dying. No flash, uses the ult, gonna die all the same.
Yeah, that equalizer, not gonna do a whole lot. He's gonna sit on top of it and close his eyes and pray that they stop hitting him for some reason.
That is, like I said in various other casts, it's not an equalizer. That's a subtraction at that point, as he just dies for nothing. Xiaoshu no longer has his ult, and now he might just be the one to die instead.
Yeah, he no longer has teammates either. Tianzhen does have enough damage, and Xiaoju not enough sustain.
His tier, because he wants to hit the Q onto a target. Maybe he's just stacking up his tier on the Grom.
Yeah, maybe.
Now
I just thought Gromp was coming in for a turret dive.
That's the one. Classic.
Assume's been rooted up here. PP God is here, but a mid lane fight is never a 1v1 or a 2v1, and Angel is flying in as well as Tianzhen as they get on top of Assume and take him out. Teleport is here for Xiaoju, forcing flashes. But they're not
later on. I think second item Serpentine here is so broken for his team, especially with the shielding coming in from the Ivan. Gonna hit Jue there with that W. Jim is a champion of a lot of controversy. He is at a decent point of power right now, though. Can he get himself into this fight? Dragon going uncontested. Tianjin does have ult coming up right now. Harry not at the play. I don't think he should take the play without the Rumble.
Yeah, this is just what happens when you don't have teleport available. Sometimes you gotta give objectives. That'll be a Hextech trait going over. Daisy just once again, sacrificial lamb. We love that. We stand Daisy in this household. Is looking for a bit of an engagement here onto the support. Jue is taking a lot of damage, but Tianzhen gets a lot on the way back. Assume with a perfect bullet time, and flashes are forced away as
Daisies. That's kind of been what OMG are aiming to do so far. It's going to go down. OMG, they've split towards the side lanes again. I think this is okay. I think this is right. They have typically gone towards the objective. They don't overfight this one. PP God needs to get E out here. He does, just about, as he was caught weirdly throughout that wall. But OMG looked to split the map a little bit more. As,
I really like that Rare Atom was able to pick up this Rift Herald, because if you take a look, they haven't gotten the greatest damage on some of these structures, and they need to break something because they're in danger of just falling too far behind.
Jue.
Oh, that's just poor timing. That is just unlucky. Jue is going to take a lot of damage. But again, the culling combo with the bullet time is too much, but Vikla is all alone, and there is plenty of damage that OMG has. Xiao Hao going to be the next target. He's forced to flash away. Assume
they're playing Swarm. You know, for me, I was always a Binding of Isaac player, so for me, I load into the Hush fight, and I'm sat there thinking, the Aatrox ain't got nothing. A wall coming up from Angel. Herald put down in mid lane. Starry not in position to influence this fight right now, so the Herald's just going to pop that mid lane turret alone for a little bit.
Xiaoju on the bottom side here, looking for an engage, and they find a priority target. They are going after the Vi. Ultimate off to the side, bursting out the misfortune as RA's backside, though. They are untouched for right now, but they've gone a little too deep as the Leona has nowhere to go. Xiaoju is super low. He's going to try to get out, but he gets shot in the back, and it's only Vikla staring down the rest of OMG. Angel to teleport to try to cut him off, but the team will be able to take him out all the same. And
as well, it's going to lead to the Baron. 5-man Baron picked up by OMG. RA, yes, they get themselves that soul point, but I don't think it's going to be nearly as easy as that for the rest of this game. Baron's gone down. Xiaoshu not able to influence this game. Angel might just be caught out, though.
Yeah, at least they'll make a quick play here, and they'll be able to pick up Angel. You get something, 400 gold for Zhaozhou.
Remember, if they win this game, they go to first in the Nirvana group to play as first seed from the lower group in the LPL. In that night's rival stage, they'll be likely playing
Still had
against
so many structures left alive. A lot of standing gold on the map for OMG to just take and ensure that this game is never close again. That might be the
next
one.
fight is going to be really very, very different from those first couple. OMG, now they're pushing towards this inner turret, see if they can force them with the clear wall.
That combo also required like near perfect conditions as Daisy comes in from over the top. And PP God is the first to get engaged on. Zhaozhou off to the side looking to drive back Angel and the rest of the team. But they turn the engage onto Zhaozhou, who takes a lot of damage, but they continue to push forward. PP God's got to go over the wall. Harry wasn't able to join this fight. A lot of low health bars. Equalizer only hits one member. That's Zhaozhou. So OMG gets driven back by RA. And
you'll know that. Blue trigger's down there. This is a problem. Zhaozhou, he's caught out alone there. I was wondering whether the trigger would be pulled even at that point. There was no response within range from him.
Here comes that teleport. Vi is on this dragon, but it's still very healthy as Daisy is coming in to try and get some vision.
Man,
the walking ward known as Daisy. Good Weaver's Wall, but they're not putting a lot of damage onto this dragon, so it doesn't keep RA out for that long. And now the opportunity for Zhao Hao to make something happen is here. Trying to get this dragon onto RA.
Yeah,
Force RA to put the damage in.
Zhaozhou has flash, has the blast cone. He can get somewhere as well. If this is a front to back, I think it favors RA. The big combo from OG needs to be strong. Dre's going in.
Oh, he flashes forward, but they're going to get on top of Vikla, who gets blown up. He's still alive for right now. Flashing forward, trying to get as much damage as he can out. But Harry is overheated and doing a lot. And Starry was untouched, and he manages to take down Assume. And it's all OMG here, as Leona is the last one standing. Yeah, you got the soul, but you gave 5 souls for it.
OMG, almost play. It's still that soul over. He's not going to be game ending. You know what? I think I favor RA in this play.
Yeah.
Even though you're giving up towers for this, the Infernal Soul is permanent. The kills, yes, they're going to give those towers over to OMG.
On this top side and can rip this Baron whenever they want. I do wonder if there's some PTSD when it comes to Barons, especially with how the last game went, and Baron was a little disastrous for OMG. But, as you said, plenty of damage for RA. Is that enough to cover this 6,500 gold deficit?
Well, Harry is very, very strong. Zhaozhou's on the flank again, has that flash. That's a big equalizer though. Jue killed for free. Even though it was a decent solar flare in return, Jue has had a torrid time trying to get on it now to go towards this Baron. Daisy's back up again, and they'll be the forward scout.
All right, it's a 4.5 v5. This Baron is gone. And Daisy's going to be gone in a couple of moments too. OMG able to get that so much for both of these teams. OMG trying to give themselves that lifeline when it comes to playoffs and the play-ins.
With the vibe. Starry wants to be standing back for W's and for his ult as well. You're not going to catch them at the same time, which means it's very hard for RA to get a clean pick without the other one responding. Angel's coming in now, and down goes that turret with the last few seconds of the Baron.
Yep, another nice usage of Weaver's Wall. And that's what, fights.
That was actually the one time they could have caught both carries at once. That was the right time. You can see the angle. Angel and Starry stood next to each other, couldn't quite get it. Daisy dies again. It has been, sadly, a bit of a, I don't know, herbicide at this point. Daisy's really not been that well, really not gotten that much value. Starry's ult comes out. Here comes the dive.
Oh, that's so much damage. Goodbye. Just ripped apart as Assume. And that could do it here as OMG has well and fully broken the base. It's a 5v4. Strongest member of RA is down. And they are pushing on to the Nexus turrets. Jue is the one who gets caught out. They combo everything they need together. Starry takes a lot of damage. It could be time for an Aatrox moment here as Vikla dumps out as much damage as he can. A lot of low health bars, but it's a 4v2 for right now. The question is Ivor going to be able to help this Aatrox persevere and heal up? No, it's not enough. Harry and PP God are the ones to shut him down. Not sure if they're going to be able to end the game because Assume is up in 10 seconds.
And the beat down is huge. We just saw how much damage he can do. We're into smoke and mirror territory now, and that's an ult and choke point.
Jue is going to have to be the one to be the sacrificial lamb and give his life. Flashes away, alive for now. It's a good bullet time to keep the support alive and force away Tianjin. So
if you go towards it, you're not in a position to fight. They may be looking towards it, but it's already gone by the time that RA poke their heads into the pit. OMG, they walk away with full gaming, very, very different. Be a 5v5, not a 3v3. That one in the Knights rival stage. Rare Adam, There is room for one last twist here to bring it to a third game, but it is looking so you crit on an auto attack and it applies a bleed. It's not the burst, but it will definitely start stacking up over time. OMG, they're going to take themselves the last inhib. The eld is still available for a minute. There is one structure between the Nexus and and OMG right now. It's that one last tower. Here comes the combo.
Oh my goodness, the blocks are at least there, but Assume gets chunked out. The last turret will fall. Bullet time is coming through. It's not hitting anybody. Tian Zen is just buying more time for his team to rip through everybody. The healing for Xiaozhu, there is a lot of it, but he finally gets pulled below the threshold, blasted away by the Dragon's Breath, as OMG have achieved Nirvana, the #1 team out of the group.
Starry goes down, and
These were the best highlights from today's LPL matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say.
Okay.
See you on the next one.